Growth doesn't stop when school ends. In fact, that's when it really begins. The most successful and fulfilled people never stop learning. They adapt, evolve, and stay curious, no matter their age or stage in life. Lifelong learning isn't about chasing degrees. It's about choosing growth every single day. In this video, we'll explore how to make learning a natural part of your life without feeling overwhelmed or stuck in routine. Whether it's mastering new skills, shifting your mindset, or simply staying sharp in a changing world, this is how you keep evolving, personally and professionally. Today, we will talk about lifelong learning, how to keep growing and evolving. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Why lifelong learning matters. The world is changing fast. Technology evolves. Industries shift. New skills are constantly in demand. What worked 5 years ago may not work today. That's why learning can't stop once you finish school. Lifelong learning keeps you relevant. It gives you options. It makes sure you're never stuck because you've outgrown your old skills. Whether you want to move up in your career, change industries, start your own business, or simply understand the world better, learning is the foundation. But more than that, learning keeps your mind sharp. It fuels confidence. It opens doors to people, ideas, and opportunities you never saw before. Learning isn't just for students. Many people think learning ends after school, but that's just the beginning. Real-world learning happens outside the classroom. It's not about tests or grades. It's about staying curious and hungry for growth. Whether you're 25 or 55, you can learn something new today. You can learn a new language, a technical skill, how to invest, how to write, how to lead. You can read books, take online courses, watch educational videos, or listen to podcasts during your commute. What matters isn't the method, it's the habit. You don't need a degree to keep learning. One of the biggest myths about learning is that it requires a classroom or a formal program. But today, the internet has made knowledge accessible to anyone. You can learn from YouTube, online platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, or Udemy, or simply by following thought leaders and experts in your field. Degrees are valuable, but they aren't the only path. What counts is your commitment to learning something new and applying it consistently. The growth mindset. At the core of lifelong learning is something called the growth mindset. It's the belief that you can improve your abilities through effort and practice. People with a growth mindset don't fear failure. They see it as a lesson. They don't say, "I'm not good at this." They say, "I'm not good at this yet." If you want to keep growing, you need to shift from thinking you're either good at something or not, to understanding that progress takes time, effort, and patience. That mindset alone can change your life. Make learning a daily habit. Learning doesn't have to be a big event. You don't need hours of free time or a massive plan. What you need is consistency. Commit to learning something every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Read a few pages of a book, watch one video, listen to a podcast, write down a new idea, ask someone a question. Over time, those small habits stack up. They become a powerful routine that reshapes how you think and grow. Learn through action. One of the fastest ways to learn is by doing. Don't just watch or read. Practice. Want to learn coding? Build a small project. Want to improve your writing? Write something every day. Want to get better at public speaking? Start talking on camera. Action creates feedback. Feedback teaches you more than any book ever will. You make mistakes, adjust, and try again. That's how real learning happens. Learn from failure. Too often, people give up on learning something new because they fail once or twice. But failure is part of the process. It teaches you what doesn't work so you can find what does. Every successful person has failed. What made the difference is that they didn't stop. They treated failure like a teacher, not a stop sign. If you keep going, you get better. It's that simple. Choose what you want to learn. With so many options out there, it's easy to get overwhelmed. So start by asking yourself, what do I want to be better at? What excites me? What skills would help me grow in my career or improve my life? Pick one area to focus on. Maybe it's communication, financial literacy, technology, or creativity. Don't try to learn everything at once. Start small and build momentum. Don't just learn, reflect. It's easy to consume content all day, but growth happens when you stop and think about what you've learned. Ask yourself, what did I take away from this? How can I apply it? What worked and what didn't? Take notes. Write reflections. Discuss what you're learning with others. These habits deepen your understanding and make it stick. Build a personal learning system. Treat learning like a system. Set goals. Track your progress. Make time for it in your schedule. Use tools like habit trackers, note-taking apps, or reading lists. The more structure you bring to your learning, the more consistent you'll be, and the more consistent you are, the more your growth compounds over time. Use learning to reinvent yourself. If you ever feel stuck in life, remember, learning is how you change direction. It's how you evolve. You can reinvent your career, your habits, your mindset, even your identity through intentional learning. You're not limited by what you already know. You're only limited if you stop learning. Teach what you learn. One of the most powerful ways to solidify knowledge is to teach it. When you explain a concept to someone else, you understand it better. You find gaps in your knowledge and fill them. So share what you're learning. Start a blog. Post insights online. Teach a friend. When you help others grow, you grow too. Stay curious. The key to lifelong learning is curiosity. Ask questions. Challenge assumptions. Explore different viewpoints. The more curious you are, the more open you are to growth. Don't be afraid to say, "I don't know." Because the best learners aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who never stop asking. Age doesn't matter. Some people think learning is just for the young. But that's not true. Your brain can grow at any age. Studies show that older adults who keep learning stay mentally sharp and emotionally strong. It's never too late to start something new. Whether you're learning to use a new tool, start a business, or play an instrument, it all adds to your life. Keep going. Learning is the ultimate investment. Lifelong learning pays off. It boosts your career, strengthens your mindset, improves your communication, helps you solve problems faster, gives you confidence, and makes you more adaptable in a world that's always changing. It's not a cost, it's an investment, and it's one that gives returns for the rest of your life. Lifelong learning isn't just a good idea, it's essential. It keeps your mind sharp, your skills relevant, and your potential wide open. It's how you grow through every season of life. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.